Good morning, Hosters. It is Monday morning. Got Dominic dressed here. Alicia's got Hudson ready to go. Hudson's she was a little not in a good mood last night and still kind of a little spacey this morning. Don't know if it's seizures. Oh, good morning. Hello, Kacy. How was your workout? I don't know. We have days like this occasionally. So heading into school, everything will be fine. You're always in a better mood when you get there, right? Yeah? You can be in a better mood when you get to school?
Huh?
What?
Nothing, and that's not talking to you.
Yeah, he's a little mad at me because he says he doesn't want to go to school today. I said, yeah, I understand. I didn't want to go to school when I was your age either. Take that back, actually. Not wanting to go to school didn't start till closer to second grade. I think he's just being grumpy. Over the weekend, Kacy's parents were here. Came up Friday afternoon.
Hudson's bus is here.
Oh, Hudson's bus is here. You ready to go, Shuggies? Huh?
Where's the day where it lasts? It's been raining all for like 2 weeks. Ugh. Oh, there it is.
Bye, Shugs. Anyway, they got here Friday. And Friday afternoon, I was doing dishes, and I had a baking dish. I had made some enchilada casserole in. And I was cleaning it in the sink, but it was really dried on, and I had about 4 more pans to go. So I filled it with water and put it aside so it would soak. And while I was setting it down on the side, I heard, and the whole sink started to fall away from the counter. So I was like, I grabbed it really quick and yelled for Ashley to come help. And she came and jumped underneath and held on to it while I went and got something to prop it up. We were able to drain the water out of it. But yeah, the sink just fell away from the counter. This has only been glued to the underside of the countertop, and Googled it, and apparently that's what they do, which makes no sense to me. Troy helped me that day to put some legs, and we liquid nail glued it back on, and I think it's better than before. That was quite the holy S moment. And of course it happened right before we had visitors. So Kacy's dad brought up a bunch of plants and we put them in. He helped me mow the yard, and Kacy's mom and I went garage sailing, and I didn't film any of it because they were here and they don't really like being on camera. Kind of had a weekend where I took off from filming, but we're back. We're back to vlogging, and it's a beautiful day, but apparently it's supposed to rain for like 2 weeks, and not looking forward to that. But that means I don't really have anything to edit for today. You alive? I do have a lot of filming to do today, but I also have a lot of cleaning, and I've got, so I'm gonna put some rocks around that tree, and then it's gonna get filled with dirt. Kacy's dad brought those hostas, so I put that one in, and then he brought one up and we put it in here, and we put that one in, and then there's a bunch in this. We put some in the back too, but all the ones that are in that bin, which I've been keeping watered, I'm going to put around this tree, which I guess I don't have to mow so tight around the tree. It's just going to be really small, 1.5 feet. And what is that? Radius? Radius. Yeah, not diameter. 1.5 feet. So the rock, anyway, my neighbor up the street, she asked everyone in the neighborhood if they wanted some rock, and I said, yeah, actually I do. I'm going to go down, grab her wheelbarrow. What's going on? Is this camera dirty? Is the lens dirty? That's a lot better. Wow, we were looking foggy there. Bang, it looks bad. Or it looks soft and wonderful. I got to iron that shirt for Kacy. Got some laundry going. And then I think we're going to do the dishes with Dan because I've got a bunch of dishes because, of course, the dishwasher's still out of commission, which I think we're going to just get repaired. Anyway, I'm going to get my gloves on and go down and move a bunch of rocks down here to my house. Also, didn't share, Troy brought this over. I guess he restored it like 10 years ago, something like that. So Dominic and I went on a tandem bicycle ride. That was interesting because he can't help pedal, so it was a lot of work for me. Oh yeah, and I forgot to share. In fact, I'll go this way. It's so cool. Troy called while I still working on repairing our sink, and he said, hey, I know that you and Denny have been talking about building a game table for the basement. He said, there's one sitting out here by the dumpster. I don't know if it's any good or not. And then he said, I think it is. And he brought that over, and all I've got to do is replace the felt. The felt's really bad. It's like a cheap, it's pilling up. So we were trying to play cards on it, and the cards would stop because they'd run into the pills. Stapled this piece of webbing to it so that you can pull the top out of it. And then I'm going to actually fill that underneath there in with felt so that we've got something that's got a lip. So you can like kind of roll dice or play other types of games under there. And then I took the little bracket or whatever and glued it to the side so that you can tuck that strap under and it stays out of the way and not all flappy in front of the person who's playing games right there. And it literally is just a topper sitting on top of the card table that we used before. So what we saved on not having to build one and all the material cost that we were going to put into building a table means I'm going to splurge a little bit on the felt, and I'm looking for a purple felt to put on it that's like a really nice tight weave, like a casino level of felt. Okay, that was about 8 trips up there and back. But hey, I'm gonna go get some dirt, throw in it. Not bad, right? Walk up, get some rocks, load them, carry them down, unload them, stack them. So have I told you how awesome I am today? By the way, van cam's still out of commission. I am so awesome. I got to the garden center and started to talk to Guy about how many bags I needed and get ready to load it up and go to pay, and my wallet is sitting on the couch at home. So now I'm deciding, do I go back to that place, which is actually I think more expensive, or do I just go over to Walmart and maybe get it for cheaper? So I think I'm gonna go to Walmart for a little bit cheaper prices now that I know what price that is. If it's similar price, then I'll go back to the local place, I guess. But also, it might be worth it just to avoid the embarrassment. Trip number 2 to get the dirt. Man, I'm awesome. Topsoil acquired from Walmart. And yeah, about a quarter of the price. I'm buying dirt. I'm not going to pay $5 a bag when I could pay $1.40 a bag. I'm going to get home and get that done so I can get on this dishes with Dan before it's time to get the kids. And I need a shower. Something fierce. I got a phone call, which stopped the video. And then in the middle of that phone call, another phone call came in, but I think I'm just gonna stop recording out here anyway. I still gotta add those two more bags of dirt in here, but I think that looks pretty good. In fact, let's stand back and look at it. Yeah, it looks good. I think I'm gonna get some flowers put in there in the next couple of weeks too, and that'll just really pretty it up. Kind of feel like Mr. Rogers when I walk in and put this apron on. It's like changing your sweater, but it's just so I don't get wet. When our sink fell out last Friday, put me in a heck of a stressful situation right at that moment. Ugh. Well, more on that in a minute. When the sink fell out, I actually had to tear my glove off, and it ended up falling in the sink and filling up with water, and it's still not dry. Really stressful situation. I didn't really know what to do at that moment. I was lucky that Ashley was here to help me catch it, which that's a funny story. I knew she was here, but she was clear downstairs in the basement in her office, so she couldn't hear me yelling. So fortunately we have an Alexa, so I had to use the announcement, I need your help, get up here right away. So she ran up and jumped in to help me. Had she not been here, I don't know what I would have done. There would have been water everywhere. But it got me thinking, what's the word for it? Put a kibosh. It really changed up my plan for how Friday was going to go. The house was going to be completely done before they got here because I only had a few things left to clean. Ashley's daughter was going to come over for the evening. We're all gonna have pizza and hang out and chat, and then the sink falls out and it put me behind for everything because the dishes weren't done. And because of that, trying to figure out somewhat of a fix for it and talking to Troy, who stops by to bring the stuff. And then by the time everybody got here, I didn't get my second round of mopping the front hallway done or get my room cleaned up, which that doesn't affect people coming to visit. But this avalanche of things that didn't go right. So it got me thinking about how that happens pretty often in our life, and tying it into, of course, to that special needs life that we live, that we understand, like S happens. What is that? Like Forrest Gump said. The measure is how do you deal with it? And I wonder sometimes, how do maybe other special needs families deal with, I don't want to say bad change, but this when things don't go right. I know for me, I think that I'm pretty good at dealing with things when they go wrong. Yeah, I freak out a little bit right away, but then I get down to let's figure this out. Let's get it fixed, or hey, there's going to be no fixing this, so just no point in worrying about it. Man, things go wrong. Deal with it. Don't ruin the rest of your day or the rest of your week or the rest of your life by freaking out over things that you can't really change. I mean, the sink fell out. I couldn't go back in time and make it not fall out and therefore not be behind for everything for the night, and then I let it stress me out. And then you don't enjoy your evening maybe as you should, or as I should have. There was maybe a little bit of that for me, but for the most part it was, okay, it happened. What are you gonna do? It bothered me a little bit only because I was worried that everyone else would be affected by it. And whatever, just, we'll get it fixed. We'll figure it out. I've definitely been guilty of letting that kind of stuff get to me in the past. I think between Astrid and the birds, there's all kinds of ambient noise in this video. Yeah, I think I used to really let that stuff get to me. It wasn't that the day was messed up, it was that I was allowing the day to be messed up. I was allowing myself to be in a bad mood. I think a whole lot of that happened the first year with Hudson. I think I was super sensitive to things not going to plan, or even if you could say maybe not even a plan, going to this thought that I had in my head. And I think a lot of that was psychological. What was built up to be this, okay, we're gonna have a typical child, and we didn't even think typical, it was just we're gonna have a kid, and then I'll keep working, and the world is our oyster. We can live anywhere we want. We could live in a not so good neighborhood, and we don't have to go to the best school because I can help teach my kids, and all these things. All that just goes away in a moment. This big change. Everything that you thought you had in your mind is gone. Definitely that first year, if a small thing didn't go right, it really got to me. I think I didn't just react incorrectly, I overreacted. So it took a while to get over that. And honestly, it took a while to get over that, so long to get over that, that I think I was still dealing with a lot of that when we moved here 2 years ago. And occasionally that'll rear its ugly head because, I don't know, there's just something in my mind that says, oh, well, that one little thing is wrong and then everything is wrong. Your attitude towards things really determines how those things are going to go, how you're going to face it. When the sink fell out, yeah, stressed for a minute. Oh man, what do we do? Okay, I gotta figure this out. Okay, gather the troops, somebody help me out. Dang, this sucks. But within 5 or 10 minutes, it's just a sink. Let's get it fixed. We didn't let it ruin the weekend. In fact, in a way, it kind of enhanced the weekend. It let my brother-in-law and let Troy and I have some bonding time together, doing, you know, guy stuff, fixing the sink. I guess that's the point. The attitude that you choose over situations, whether they be good or bad, is really what determines whether it's good or bad. All right, that's it for Dishes with Dan. In the middle of this, you have no idea because I edited it out, but Kacy got home, so I'm gonna get these dishes done, and then I'm gonna get started on some dinner, which I'm grilling. I think I'm gonna get one of the steaks out of the freezer that Kacy's parents gave us. Maybe we'll have some steak and baked potato tonight. Grill. I'm not gonna be able to grill for a couple nights because it's about to rain. God, you know, like it's gonna rain. I'm just so sick. No, it's gonna rain. It's gonna feed the grass. I'm really happy about that. Here, get one of these toys and bring it outside. Maybe we get Astrid to chase it. You get one of these? Which one are you gonna get? Which one? The big pink one? Okay, bring it. Come on, let's go. Let's see if she wants to get it. Come on.
Hello, come in.
Come on, let's bring it out. Yeah, let's see if she wants to chase it. Come on.
Here's your toy.
Come on. Way to give it to her.
You gonna go get it? Get it. Get it from her. Get it from her. Get it.
I will.
I'm actually still doing dishes. After the dishes with Dan, our neighbor has come by. Come on. Here we go. Well, you're gonna have to get it from her. Good luck, because that toy's done. She actually broke that toy day one, so. Get it! Take it away! Take it and throw it! Get it now! Go! All right. Throw it up way over there, not at her. Not bad for a 9-year-old dog. She's, we're actually about 15 minutes late, aren't we, kid? She's been under my feet going, hey, 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 can you feed me? Can you feed me? Can you feed me? Are you hungry? Back it up, back it up, back it up.
What's for dinner tonight?
Food.
You've had a dinner
What?
too with some dog.
What can I have for dinner? What can I have for dinner?
Steak.
Wait.
Everyone is having steak.
I don't want to.
I'm gonna give you macaroni and cheese with chicken. How about that?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I have chicken nuggets with
Go
it?
ahead.
Astrid.
Okay, go ahead.
Don't touch her.
Okay, go.
Your dad was gonna. Your dad was gonna.
Okay, go. It's okay. Go ahead.
Bye.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you guys later.
All right, see you soon. Steak's almost done. In fact, the alarm's gonna go off before this, but I thought this would be good footage.
No.
Hey, we're taking some footage here.
Hey,
So
calm it down. I'm not gonna touch it.
Dominic's all worried about this sore on his foot. He and Grandma went on a really long walk, and he was wearing slip-on shoes
Instead of regular shoes.
So usually when they go on a walk, they go like maybe around the block.
See?
He's like, oh, I need some shoes on, and he wanted to wear his like flame slip-on shoes. Well, they went on like a 3-mile walk. He came back limping. It's those shoes are not made for walking. It'll heal up. He's fine. Who hasn't had a sore like that on your foot? But it was good footage. All right, steak cam. Yeah, looks pretty good. Hold on, buddy. We're bringing the steak in.
My mom ate one of my peppers.
What? Now I'm gonna cut you some more peppers with the steak cam.
My mom ate one of my peppers.
Well, I'll cut you some more.
Okay.
Look at that. Looks so good. And we've got a couple of the twice baked potatoes here, along with some green beans. Pretty simple dinner. Really fast, really easy. I'm hungry. It's time to eat. Then we're gonna probably close out the vlog. And there's a nice storm blowing in, so for the first probably 30 minutes, as long as it's not a massive downpour, I'm gonna leave the windows open so some air blows through here, and then quickly close them so that we don't get, wet carpets and stuff. But I definitely love the fresh air coming through the house. It's just that it got really warm at the end of the day. But I am not turning on the air conditioner until closer to June. Right, Mom?
Right.
Maybe.
It might be sooner than June.
If it's hot.
If it's hot, we turn it on.
Yeah.
And I don't like that.
I forgot to close out the vlog again. I think I got very distracted by steak. So remember, guys, to the world, you may be one person, but to one person, you may be the world. So go be somebody's world. And I don't know, maybe check out one of these other videos or hit the subscribe button. I don't know, wherever it is over in this area. Love you guys. Bye.